Hello everybody, welcome back to Cooking Haydens. I'm Car Boot Chris, and as you can tell, it is just me tonight because Belle, in her new job, is not going to be with us tonight. She is working late, so you're just stuck with me. However, in a little while, we do have a couple of special guests coming on, and we're going to have a good old chat about eBay and reselling and YouTube and all that stuff. So hopefully you'll find that interesting. So stay tuned for that. We're also going to talk about Hermes / EVRi. And let's have a little debate on how their rebrand is going. Also, we've got the duck race in about an hour's time. And tonight's prize, just in case you weren't aware, tonight's prize is, let me find it. This one. So it's Tartian, and the Hook a Duck bath game is your prize. And that is coming to you from Andrew Crump, super fan and viewer of the channel, who is going to send you those prizes. Very, very kind. Thank you so much. And yeah, that's what is up for grabs in tonight's duck race. So as normal, even though Belle's not here, I'm going to attempt to say hello to everybody on my own. So let's see who we've got. And we've got Armsy. Surely they can't get any worse. We'll talk about that in a bit. Hi, Santa. Emsden are in as well. Jason Entwistle. We've got Jane. We've got Steve-O. Hi, Steve-O. Did I say Jason? Yes, I did. I literally said him like one time before that. Hi, Sarah. Bang Bang Duck. Yorkshire Mix. Hi, Kathy. Where's tonight's questions? What questions? I don't know what you're on about, Kathy. You mean, I don't know, actually. Can't wait to see who you have on. Yeah, it's a mystery. Let's see. Monkey Thrift. Tam Bell. So, let me see who else we have. Lots of people in 74 already. Our special guests are going to be bricking themselves with this many people watching. Did I say Kathy? I can't remember my mind. I can't even remember what I said like 2 minutes ago. Hi, Kitan. Did you hear about the duck that had a drug problem? He was a quackhead. Oh, come on, Kitan. These are getting worse every single week. Bills and Moon, hi. Who else? Come on. Aaron Tibbett, Sai, Steve Jackson, Peter Ray. Hi, Peter. Tap Peddler Derek. Hope I'm not missing anybody here. Did I say Santa? I think I did. Or is it Uncle Albert this week? Antoinette. Good evening to you. Night's Life Richard. I'm actually almost at the bottom. Not as chatty as usual. Jeff is in. Hi, Jeff. Jack of all trades. Hello, Chris. You have a fun and good weekend. I had a fairly decent weekend. Yeah, thank you very much. Laura is here. Fletch1, Del Boy Dan. Is that a new name? Alknax. Am I going to get caught out with a dodgy name here? Philip Lee. Hi, Philip. Oh, StreamYard has just bumped me. Right. Chaz flips stuff. Touch wood, not any problems yet. Customer service hasn't got any better. Yep, hold that thought. Fix it for reselling. Hello to you. Good evening. Oliver Ian, aka Little Steve of Movie Chats. Oh, ABL Reselling Dave is here. Gimme Kitty and Kevin. Steve says, You've landed on your feet there. You host the competition and viewers send each other prizes. I know. This isn't my doing. When we started this, I was buying prizes at the boot sale, and all of a sudden, everybody's either sending me prizes or sending them out themselves. So I'm not going to complain. I thank everybody who helps us out. It's cool. I've yet to have one from you yet, Steve, though. So keep your eye out, please. Helen and Joan. Can anyone tell Chris has been wearing sunglasses? Yeah, I wear them all the time, literally. I'm a bit burnt from the weekend. Jilly B, hi Jilly. Well, I hope everybody's had at least an average week, if not a good week, on the old eBay. I might have missed somebody. If I've missed you, put your hellos in again. Let me see. I normally have somebody helping me out with this. Not seen Tori yet. She's normally in by now. The chat has gone mental. Tam and Bell have piped up here. We have a prize for you too, Chris. Oh, thank you, guys. Appreciate that. Drop us a line. Let us know what the script is. Space Invader back from Tenerife to this crap weather. I know. It was all right for a few days, and it's gone a bit pants, hasn't it? Come on, let's see. I'm trying to get to the bottom here. Brooks in. Hi, Chris in chat. Joined the Better Live tonight. Is there another live on? I forgot about that. Sorry, Steve. Yes, thank you very much, Steve, for your donation for the prize. Who else have I got? Queenie Conquest. Oh, the chat keeps jumping. Come on, guys. Let me get to the bottom. Josh. Hi, Josh. Hi, Chris. Hope you're well. Had two spaniels in our house today. Bonkers. Yeah. The Cookie's obviously not that bonkers, but she can be. But spaniels in general can be pretty bonkers. Let's see who else we've got. I think that's it. I'm at the bottom. So hello, everybody. Welcome. Appreciate you coming along, especially when there's other channels to be watching. There's Nicola as well. Nicola Corey, welcome. Yeah, appreciate your support. Thank you. I think that is it. Yeah. Was that another? No, that's it. Bold finds. There we go. I must win the duck race now. What? There is other channels. Anyway, just stay here, please. Stay here. Hey, right. Well, like I said before, we're going to talk about anything you want to talk about. eBay and reselling. The duck race a bit later on. We've got a couple of guests coming on. And we'll just chat about whatever you want to talk about, especially with our guests that will be on in about 5 minutes' time. Kathy said, I didn't know anyone else on tonight. Blinded by the superior channel. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Of course, always a duck race, always. Add that planter duck I posted a pic of on your Facebook to your prize queue, car boot Chris. Which one was this, Santa? Can you remind me, please? You know what my memory's like. Apparently, if you watch my channel, your eBay sales triple overnight. Dave will try anything to get some extra subs. Okay, right. Well, anyway, I reckon we should bring on our special guests and carry on the chat because they are waiting in the wings. And I say they because there is 2 of them, as per the thumbnail. So, without further ado, we'll bring them on. So here we go. Have you guessed it? Have you guessed who it is yet? Should we do that? Should we have a little guessing game first before we bring them on? Should we guess who is coming on? There's 2 of them. Well, technically 3, but actually there's 2 coming on. Anyone want to have a guess? You get preferential treatment in the duck race if you get it right. I will make sure your duck has a head start. Zig and zag. Yes, here they are. Little and large. Josh and Beck. That would be a good couple to bring on, though, wouldn't it? Ant and Deck. It looks like a camel in your thumbnail. Nick and Andrea. That would be pretty difficult to do. Can we have subtitles, please? Subtitles? What are you on about? Global Thrifters. It's me and the dog. The Proclaimers. This is getting ridiculous now. Cannon and Ball. Jack and Emily. Oh, this is a cheeky one. Oh, no, not that one. It jumped when I pressed the button. Marie and Paul. Who are they anyway? Don't know. Who are they? Millie Vanelli. George and Amy Ross. That's a random one. Global Thrifters. Jack and Emily. Global Thrifters. Fix It Frida. That's a very good guess, Lana. That's a very good guess. She is here in the house as we speak. Mario, Nick and Andrea, Derek and Richard, Uncle Albert and Dell. Kitan thinks it's Fix It Frida, Cookie and Bell, Kevin De Bruyne and Foden. These are great guesses, but they're getting a bit silly now. Come on. Right, let's just bring them on. There has been a couple of correct guesses. Kevin Perry, Pete and Lola. If it's Tam and Bell, we need subtitles. Oh, if it's Tam and Bell, we need subtitles. That's harsh. Night's Life thinks it's Paul and Marie, 100%. Why so sure? Fix It. You know what? She's right, Steve. You're right there, Steve, because she's actually downstairs fixing my Build-A-Bears. So that's why she's not on right now. Evening, Babs. Okay, right. Here we go. Hey. Hi, guys. It is, in fact, Paul and Marie from Emsden UK, the YouTube channel. Hi, guys.
Hi. How you doing?
Welcome on. Are you a bit nervous?
Very
nervous.
Yeah, heart rate's through the roof.
Thanks for having us on, though, and hello to everyone in the chat. Thanks for saying hello to us every week.
No worries. You're more than welcome. Thank you so much for the support of our channel in the past. It's been great and much appreciated.
No, we love your channel, don't we?
Oh, we do. Absolutely.
We got the old hat and everything.
You've got to say that. You've got to say that when you sat there on the channel.
Yeah.
We've got it in a bag because you signed it, so it's all sealed like.
Oh right. Yeah. Well, you never know. You never know what might happen in the future. So hopefully everybody will welcome you to the channel. I'm sure they will. So do you want to introduce yourselves? Because some people might not know who you are.
Okay. Well, Paul and Marie, and we have our daughter Emily, who we try and shoehorn into our sort of videos as much as possible.
Yeah.
She's going to be 20 this week, and she has her own little Emily's Crafty Corner bit. She has her own Etsy store, doesn't she, where she crochets and does crafty things.
Oh,
and we've sort of had our own businesses for over 20 years now, haven't we?
Yeah, that's it.
And started watching, well, I think you started watching Valley Roots, didn't you, about 3 years ago?
Three and a half years ago, something like that, yeah.
And then that led us to Nick Hills,
sort of
George Ross, then we found you.
Yeah.
And the rest is history, really.
Yeah, so we've been watching you for about 3 years.
Yeah, we have, yeah.
Wow.
We're loving your work.
Well observed, thank you for that. Belle loves it when you do that, by the way. So you've got a YouTube channel. For those who didn't know, you guys.
Yes, that's we're blaming.
Are you there? You're there. Sorry, you're just breaking up a little bit.
I'm still here.
Yeah, it keeps breaking up.
No, I was going to say that we're blaming that on you, because when you went on your keto diet, you and Belle, and started looking thin every week, we decided that we wanted to look thinner.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And we started it, and that led us to lose 5 stone in weight last year. And that was what sort of started us going on YouTube, because we
gave us a bit more confidence.
Yeah, because we do watch it, a lot. Watch a lot of YouTubers, and we thought, well, that looks fun. We'll give it a go. And we really, really enjoy doing it. It's a lot of hard work, but we love it so much, don't we? And we have such a laugh.
Everyone else makes it look so easy, but when
but it's not. When you're doing it, it's such a lot of work. But we love it so much, and it's like our new favourite hobby now, isn't it?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Great. Well, I'm glad you got the confidence to do it, because lots of people think about it and then never sort of get around to it. But well done on losing that weight as well. I mean, that's a big achievement, isn't it?
Thank you. Yeah.
It
wasn't easy, was it?
No,
but
no.
We're a lot happier now. So.
No, that's great. Yeah. That's great. So how old's your daughter, by the way?
She's going to be 20 on Friday.
And what does she think about you having a YouTube channel?
Wow, it's probably really embarrassing, but because she's also got a YouTube channel.
She has
270 something.
Drivers now, yeah.
Yeah, so she does all crocheting. Are we back?
Oh, we're back.
Yeah, she's very supportive though, isn't she?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, she says she's not embarrassed, but
she's bound to be embarrassed. Look at us, we're embarrassing parents.
Night's Life says, "Love your bloopers."
Yeah, I mean, we do fluff up a lot. Don't we?
When we started doing the YouTube, we sort of wanted to be. We started wanting to be. Oh, that's okay. No, I was just saying, when we started, we wanted to be quite honest, and we don't ever think that we're good at everything we do. We sort of just sort of bumble along, do our best, really, don't we? And we wanted it to be quite honest, so that's why we put the bloopers in, because we don't know what we're doing,
It's pretty obvious,
we don't know what we're doing, and we do spend a lot of time laughing at each other, and that's just how we are normally. So we put it in.
No,
I think it's good that you keep it in. I like it. Is that?
No, I love it. Thanks, Ems. So, yeah.
So, as far as your reselling goes, so how did you get into that, and what kind of stuff do you sell? Oh, they're frozen. You're frozen. Give him a nudge. Give him a nudge. Come on.
Just say it again, because we lost you for a second.
You're just breaking up a little bit.
Are you there?
Yeah, you there? Just breaking a little bit. They've gone. Okay. I think they're having a little bit of internet trouble. They're back. They're back, but frozen. Perfect frame. You there? No, I think we've lost them. You might want to refresh your internet, maybe, guys, if you can hear me. Who else reckons they're pretending to freeze? I know, I'm thinking that. Are they having me on? Paul Marie, our son Dexter, loves your theme tune. He's downloaded it to his tablet and put it on his pretend videos. That's funny. Whilst you just have a look at their internet, guys, if you want to go and check out their channel, Paul and Marie's channel here, it's Emsdem UK. Pretty much all reselling content, I think, and like haul videos, what they buy. But the thing I like about their channel is they do a breakdown of like profit, a proper breakdown, like how much something costs, what it sells for, and then minus all the fees, and then they work out exactly the profit. And there's not many channels, including mine, that bothers to go into that sort of depth. So I think for that reason, on its own, you should at least check them out. And if you like what they do, give them a sub. There you go. Bang Bang has subscribed. Let's see what else we've got. Annabelle says, how am I missing Emsden? You know, she just tried to ring me. I mean, I'm probably going to get a copyright strike now because of that 3-second clip of Blue Moon. Swap places. I can't see Marie. I don't know if I can swap places, Kathy. I think it's because I think they're on desktop, Kitan. I think they're on desktop. Hopefully they'll come back in a bit. I keep a profit book on every sale. That's good, Del Boy Dan. Yeah, why not? Chris, what's that ugly thing? I picked up at charity shop today. I'll show you. Oh, the guys are back in the background. I can see you guys. I'll bring you back on in a second. Let me just find this picture whilst this question is on the screen. I picked this up in a charity shop today. It's like a troll. It's quite a big one for the garden. Can you see it? He's like a little he's quite a big troll, actually. He's about that sort of size. So I thought he'd look good in the garden, to Belle's horror. Anyway, let's see if we can. How we're doing? Yeah, right.
Sorry about that.
We're back.
Yeah, we're like that.
Sorry about that. We're having technical difficulties our end, I think.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. It's okay. Don't worry. Are you on mobile or desktop?
No, it's on desktop, but it's Virgin Internet.
Yeah.
For some reason, it doesn't work very well around here.
Oh dear. Right. Anyway, what I said was, how did you get into like reselling, and also what kind of stuff do you guys sell?
Okay, so I think when I was about 15, 16, I used to go to boot sales with my parents, and they used to do boot sales and used to do antique collectible fairs and things like that. And I started buying toys for like £1, bringing them home on the Sunday, cleaning them, and then renting a space in my dad's shop and selling them for like £5. So I did that when I was quite young. Then I worked for someone. Then I set up a company dealing with toy safety and quality control, and worked for Bandai. Thousands of people. And that ended about 3 years ago. So I did that for about 24 years of doing that. You've had businesses, haven't you?
Yeah. We both became self-employed in 2001, didn't we?
Yeah, and you've been on eBay since 2000.
Well, yeah, since 2003.
Yeah,
something like that. Yeah.
You've done the reselling for longer, in a sense.
Yeah.
Haven't you?
You wouldn't think it, but I used to own a cycle shop.
Yeah.
But
And you then used to do mainly toys, didn't you?
Yes, that's it. After that, yeah.
And then when the Bandai thing ended, we sort of started doing secondhand. Originally, we started a second eBay shop, didn't we? So one was doing secondhand and one was doing new toys.
Stuff, yeah.
And then we decided to merge the two together, because you were always helping me and I was always helping you, and it seemed daft to have two accounts. So we just joined them together, and now that's been going on for about 3 years, is it?
About
3 years.
3 years, yeah.
Do you find it's better to have one store than two?
It was the costs, wasn't it? Because we were having the middle shop on both of them as well, because we were really
it was quite expensive.
And then we looked at the cost, didn't we, and thought, well, can we just do it all from one? Because we used to be called TQ Toys, wasn't it? The one that had done all the sort of new toys. And we thought, well, that was sort of changing, so we decided to sort of merge the two. Yeah,
and we sort of named it after Emily, and because everything revolves around our daughter, really, doesn't it? That's sort of why we become self-employed in the first place. Is we didn't want to have to ask people to have time off to go and see our nativity play and all this sort of thing. We wanted to take her to school, pick her up from school. Yeah, so it was always the reason why we started being self-employed.
Well, that kind of time's about the right time, isn't it? Because it's 2022 now, so that was like just over 20 years ago.
Yeah, that's it.
So yeah,
and, we don't think we could ever go back for working for someone, because
that's it.
We enjoy it. There's never a lot of money involved, is there? But we do love it, and love working together. So.
Yeah. Oh, that's good. But I don't think Belle would ever, unless her health changed, and there's always the option that she could work with me, but she doesn't really want to do it. She doesn't want to leave her job and all that business. She quite likes going into work and having the work colleagues and all that. She's really not keen on doing the reselling like full time. But I have given her the option to do it, and to double everything that we do, but no, she's not up for it.
Not up for it.
No.
What kind of stuff do you think sells most in your store? Is it mainly toys? Is that what you predominantly
do? For a long time.
Yeah, for a long time it's been toys.
It's changed a bit more, but it's probably still toys, I would have thought, that tend to go the most.
Yeah, we do buy and sell things like wicker, quite like wicker. Wallpaper tends to go quite well with us, doesn't it?
Yes, surprisingly.
Tends to go quite quick.
Yeah.
It's really, anything we can buy and make a bit of money on. There's not anything we don't buy. We'll give anything a go.
Do you set like a limit on what you're willing to buy, as in, you want to at least double your money, you want to treble your money? So if you buy something for £5, do you want to make a certain amount of money on it, or you won't buy it?
We sort of always aim, don't we, to try and triple our money.
Yeah, we do.
When we do our videos, we always work it out and look at the profit, and that's our aim, is to try and triple the money, isn't it?
Yeah. I always feel you have to value your own time, and just try and get as much profit out of something as possible, really.
Yeah, and where there's two of us, it's a bit more difficult sometimes trying to get a sort of wage from it.
Yeah, a decent wage.
Decent wage.
Yeah.
So as time's gone on, we have sort of tweaked things, haven't we? So at the minute we are trying to buy less of the low value items, and try and do the sort of £15-20.
Which we're trying to reduce the eBay store down a bit, aren't we? To the 1,500 mark.
That's pretty much the same as me. I had like close to 1,900 items at one point, and I currently have about 1,450. I've been trying to get it under the 15 mark, because I've got a lot of low value stuff at the minute. I've been for ages, I moved away from selling low value items. So I really didn't want to sell anything less than £10. And that was kind of a rule for quite a while. And then all of a sudden I'm finding that I've got quite a lot of under £10 items. But I think that's mainly because, although I still have the rule of not starting selling something at £10, by the time I've reduced items after a long time, like after 4 months, I start reducing prices and stuff. I'm finding I've got a lot of stuff in the under £10 bracket, and I really want to reduce that down. So yeah, I won't source anything specifically that's going to go under £10. So
yeah,
no, we've done the same.
Yeah, we're aiming over that now,
especially every time they increase the price of the postage. You know, you start to look at the costs and you realise you're not making much money at all. So, you know, it's really steering clear. But we've got the same sort of thing. When we put a sale on, it brings things down to sort of £8.99, and then you realise that, you know, you're not making hardly anything at all. It's not really worth your time.
Yeah, I mean, when things get down to £5-6, I tend to take them off. It's just not. It's not really worth it anymore. I mean, do you do free postage on all yours?
We do now.
We do now, I think. We didn't, did we? We swapped and did it the other way, but then we thought, well, for us, it's the same sort of price.
Yeah, the reason we do that is because we can aim for the discount that you get on eBay. You know, you have to qualify for certain, you know, same-day dispatch and all this sort of thing. Well,
do you go for that? Do you go for it?
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. Same. You do a dispatch every day, don't you?
Yeah, I do. Yeah. It can be a pain sometimes, but but no, we do it every day, don't we? And
yeah, and I don't think you could do it the other way. I don't think you could leave it and have 2 days worth.
It'll be on my mind.
You know what I mean? It would weigh heavily on his mind.
Yeah.
I thought about doing it, but I've heard a lot of people say that it's maybe it's not worth, you know, the extra effort. So I have a 2-day dispatch on. So I just dispatch Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and that's how I sort of work. And
yeah, I mean the percentage you get back is not huge, but you know.
Well, I mean, I guess you get a percentage back, don't you, on the fees or whatever? But also, maybe you get a little bit more exposure as well for having those extra features on.
Yeah, maybe.
But that's how we sort of operate. I do all the first half of stuff, and then Paul does like the second half. So I draft it, and then you do the photos, then you put it away, you list it, and then Paul wraps it and sends it out. So that's how we sort of tackle it. So most of my time is spent drafting. Most of your time is spent packing.
So that kind of moves on to what I was going to ask you next was, do you have roles in your business?
Yeah,
we do. Yeah.
But that's...
And we do the same videos,
do you have pretty like rigid roles? So one person does something and one person does the other.
I couldn't trust Marie to do the photographs.
I'm not technical. I'd be deleting everything.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I think I'm quite good at writing fluffy descriptions and things like that. It comes to me quite easily.
Yeah.
And Paul's really good at doing all the wrapping and the packing and the photographs. So we sort of realised quite early on what our skills are.
Yeah, that's it.
And we do the same sort of thing with the when we do the videos. I you know, get a lot of the stuff, clean it, get it ready, look at all the research, do the prices, get all the details ready for the video, and then Paul does, you know, we sit and film it together, and then Paul does all the editing and all that sort of thing, don't you? So it's sort of half and half, really. That's how we tackle everything,
like a good partnership. Yeah, I think if me and Belle were doing it, I would do the sourcing and she would do the listing probably.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm desperate to get her in, so I can just.
We love the sourcing.
We've got a massive.
Everybody does that, don't they? I've not really met that many. Like there is a few people in the chat who have said in the past that they prefer, like, they're quite happy just to sit and list all day, but most of us like going out buying, don't we?
Yeah, love it.
Yeah, that's it.
Uncle Albert says, whereabouts in the UK are you?
We're from Southampton.
Yeah.
So near us we have the Global Thrifters.
We do. They're down the road.
Boot sale 2 weeks ago, and we were editing the video, and we saw them, didn't we? Saw Jack.
Well, we watched his video, and
that's right.
We spotted us, and we thought, I didn't see him.
Saw the back of my head in one of his videos. Who else are we near? We've got Dan's. Is it Dan's Reselling? A lot of he changed his name. He's around our way, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's dropping out though, isn't he? He's dropping out.
Yeah. Shame, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm just trying to think of Night's Life. There, he's quite nearby in Littlehampton,
isn't he?
Oh, he's nothing to worry about. No competition there.
So yeah, we're on the south coast, aren't we?
Yeah.
You've got quite a few down there, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you might have mind you, there's quite a few in Manchester in the northwest as well. Fix It for Reselling says I used to post daily, but enjoy a day off from it now, so I can have a full day of work. I must admit, I look forward to the days when I'm not doing a postage run. So I quite like Tuesdays and Thursdays because I literally I've got a full day on eBay rather than having to, because whenever I do like today, Monday today, I kind of lose most of my morning through postage and packing and going out. And by the time it gets to like 11 a.m. and I still haven't actually done any listings. So that kind of happens on a Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Who was it who said, Tam and Bell said their low value items keep eBay ticking along.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. That's the thing. Yeah. We do sell more low value items than we do higher value.
Yeah, it's looking at. We tend to have a look at the profit margins and how much time it's taken to actually get that through the whole process. So we're aiming higher, but
it might
probably won't work out.
But if we see a mug for 50p, we can't help ourselves.
Can't resist it.
Well, that's it, and plushes as well. I mean, I'm a bugger for buying plush toys, as you might have seen, and I know you two have had plushes in the past. But you know, because I've bought so many of them in the past, I kind of get to know which one. I can spot a plush, you know, in a big pile on a car boot that's been there for hours and nobody's picked it up, and I know that it'll get me a tenner. So if it's 50p and it goes to a tenner, I'll probably buy it. But anything less than that, and I'm veering away from it now. I'm kind of forcing myself not to, because I've got so much stock here that I haven't got through yet. That it's just piling up, and sometimes it does. You do start to think, you know, it gets you down, and you just think, I'm never going to see the bottom of this.
Yeah, that's one of the downsides to reselling, is that you have it everywhere.
It is. Yeah,
we've got it everywhere, haven't we? And
of course, where we've shut down that store.
Yeah,
and we've still got stuff from that we're sort of turning around and trying to get rid of.
Yeah, and even things like sitting at our table here, we have to move 3 or 4 things away from it to be able to sit at the table when we want to film. And then
I'm the same. At the moment, I've got some bags of stuff behind me here. I've got bags in the bedroom. There's bags in the spare room. I've recently just boxed a load of death pile stuff up and put it in the loft. So what I'm going to do eventually is I'll just take it down box at a time and just start working on it. And there's stuff downstairs in the garage, and there's stuff in my post room, and it's just, that's not what I wanted. I wanted to be much more organised than that. Is Eastleigh near you?
It is, yes.
It is. We're on the outskirts of Southampton. We're at Loxheath.
Yes, we're in Loxheath, and I actually grew up in Bishopstoke in Eastleigh, which Helen will know.
There you go.
Sort of in Eastleigh, isn't it? Bishopstoke.
Yeah.
We used to live in Eastleigh, didn't we?
We did used to live in Eastleigh, yeah. It was just literally right by the station.
Yeah, Dutton Lane.
Yeah.
Catan says we have started to do our accounts for the next tax year. And a year ago, we were picking up so much more and bungles all the time compared to now, but being more picky. Yeah. I am being a little bit more picky at the minute. I mean, I spent like, I don't know what you, I mean, I've seen some of your videos, obviously, but on average, what do you think you spend at a boot sale?
Oh, I just said about 100.
Yeah.
100-ish.
All right, yeah.
About that.
Varies average, probably is about 100, yeah.
About £100.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm about the same. If it goes over £100, I've probably, that's quite a big spend for me. But this weekend's been a big weekend. I've spent like nearly £300 at 2 boot sales this weekend. So that's quite a lot for me, and I've got loads of stuff to work on now.
But we have Jack from Global Thrifters at our boot sale, so he buys it all up before we get there. He gets all the good stuff.
Yeah, those guys buy a lot of bigger stuff as well. They don't do like furniture and chairs and stuff.
Yeah, and they specialise in older stuff as well, don't they? They go to Haylen Island. And
yeah.
We can only do certain things because Emily, our daughter, she works on a Saturday. So we drop her off, and the last couple of weeks she's been dancing on a Sunday. So we've not been to boot sales for 2 weeks. So
it's horrible.
So can't wait for this weekend, can we?
Yeah,
it'll probably be raining.
Yeah, that'll be our luck.
Yeah, that's it.
Bills and Moon says, I don't like the house full of stock, but it does happen. I get a compulsion to throw it all away.
Yeah.
I just went through all my death pile stuff last week because my mum's here at the minute, and so I had to clear the back room. And when I was going through it all, the surprising amount of stuff that was either broken or not working, and just sat there in death pile. I've donated loads of it. I've thrown some of it away. But yeah, the stuff that you buy that's broken and unfixable.
Yeah.
That's annoying.
Yeah, I mean, they used to have someone at our car boot sale a couple of years ago who was doing everything 50p, and then they reduced it to 20p, and we were coming back like donkeys. We couldn't help ourselves. I mean, it's just tat. You're going to end up chucking it away, but when it gets so cheap, you're like, oh, I'm having that.
Yeah,
just can't help it.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, we're better now.
A few boot sales and not much listing, and the death pile soon grow. The thing is, I think my buying is outweighing what I can list on my own at the moment. So I'm buying more stock than what I'm actually able to list in a week. So it's a lot better when Belle used to do a bit more listing, if she's still there. She's there in the background somewhere, probably. But yeah, she does help me out with listings, but not done as much lately because she's been busy with a new job and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see if anyone's got any questions for these guys. Put a question in for them, and don't forget, if you've not subbed to them, go and check out the channel. If someone wants to put the link in, you can do. We'll have a look at the channel in a minute. We'll go and put a screen share on. We nearly bought a house in Dutton Lane. That must mean something to you. I don't know.
Yes, it does. Yeah. We moved away from there when Emily was 8 months old. I think she was.
Yeah, she was. That's right.
Yeah.
Moved out to Whiteley, didn't we?
We did. Yeah.
Josh says having two people working on the same shop must be awesome. When I'm demotivated or having a rest day, if someone else was churning the graft out, it would make a big difference.
Yeah, sometimes it can go the other way, because I'll say, "Oh, should we have a coffee?" and then then we're both not working. So.
Well, yeah, I mean, when you go on holiday and when you're off for the day or going out for a day out, that's two of you not earning, isn't it? Yeah.
What's a holiday?
Yeah, I know. That's
what's a holiday? When was your last holiday?
Oh, before lockdown, wasn't it? I think.
Was it?
Yeah. I mean, we've seen family, obviously, up in family in Derbyshire.
Yeah.
But we haven't.
But not like
not a proper holiday.
Proper holiday. I think 2018 was our last proper holiday.
Yeah.
The thing is, it's difficult because we love what we do so much. You don't really feel like you're missing out. Sometimes if we've had enough, being in all week, we will go out to a charity shop and have a coffee, won't we?
That's it.
And it's like a morning out then, and you feel like you've had a bit of a break, even though it's still working. It's not, because it's like the fun side of it. So that's how we sort of tackle when it gets us down. We're like, let's go out and do some sourcing.
That's it.
Yeah. Bold Fine says, I bought another £160 worth of Nerf guns. Oh my God.
Nice.
That's 320 spent on Nerf in over a month, just over a month. Wow. It's something I've never got into, Nerf guns.
No, we've never bought any.
I've never ever picked them up. I don't think I've ever bought one Nerf gun. That Bold Finds will be happy to hear that. But I just can't. I don't know. I just can't be bothered learning about them.
No, we have seen them.
We've seen them, but we don't know anything about them, do we? So it sort of puts us off a bit.
I seem to see them. I always seem to see them more at the jumble trails for some reason. I don't know why, but but I never buy them. Is there any one particular item that you always kind of lean towards? Other than toys. So, is there something
it's wicker?
Wicker.
I've got a massive thing about wicker.
Yeah.
And we've bought chairs, we've bought
Marie
baskets.
looks at it, you look at it, oh, I love that. And all I'm thinking is, how am I going to ship that?
He always moans about packing those wicker baskets. I haven't got a box.
Well, next time, Paul, you need to say, Marie, you're packing that one.
Yeah, that's it.
And then she might not buy them again.
But no, I think for me, it's anything old. I quite like old things. You quite like electrical things, don't you?
Yeah.
So you're veer toward, especially if you like things from your childhood, vintage sort of electrical things. I think that's why I like toys. It's, you know, you hark back to your childhood, don't you, with things like this?
Yeah.
You know.
I like picking up anything like from my own childhood is great. I picked up at the weekend a couple of A-Team figures and another Back to the Future car. So I can't leave it behind, even if it's like quite expensive. I have to pick them up. Katan's got a question for you. What was the biggest profit margin on an item?
Is it going to be that turtle figure?
Yeah, I mean,
I think because I used to work for Bandai, and worked for years with them, we used to get things like Power Rangers and turtle figures and things like this.
Yeah.
And last year we decided to sell off our collection that we'd kept for 20 years.
Oh wow!
You did a big reveal.
Was it 20 years? Probably more than 20 years.
Probably more. Oh, it was more than 20 years.
More than 20 years.
You did a big reveal. How much we sold it for?
Yeah. So the most expensive one we got £500.
I know.
Wow.
I know.
What was it again? A turtle figure.
Just one.
It was mint condition in its.
Oh yeah. It was
in
the
package.
Is it 1987, 1989?
Yeah, 80s. Yeah, it was the first run of it, wasn't it? And
wow.
Yeah,
that's nice. So that's something that you got given by Bandai.
I think we must have done originally. Yeah,
he's trying to remember.
So long ago.
Yeah,
I think it was.
Yeah, but yeah, that's crazy.
Nice.
Yeah.
I mean,
we don't really have lots of expensive items, do we?
No.
But
we
not really. Not in the hundreds. We've got some projectors on at the minute, haven't we? That are on for 400 and something. But we don't tend to have a lot of those sort of things.
Jane says, how many items do you list daily?
Well, at the minute, we're doing something that you talked about with Tommy on last week's Fleek show, and that was trying to list. Tommy was saying that if you list so many
dollar value, was it?
Yeah, dollar value.
Yeah.
Per day, it will get you more sales. So we thought, okay, we'll give that a try. So we at the minute we are doing a list £300 worth of stock every day.
Okay.
So
because we never really sort of took a record, did we? Of what
we was a name. Our lowest aim would have been about 5, at least 5. We always aimed to try and do 10, didn't we?
Yeah.
But obviously, when it's busy times or if you're out for the day or whatever, you can't. It's not always achievable. But for the last few days, we've been trying to list £300 worth of stock.
Yeah.
Which is not always easy because some of our things are only $11.99. So it's
what I do? I'd cheat. I'd go through my death pile. I'd be looking for the most expensive item. Just so I mean, obviously that's not going to last very long, is it? You know, you're going to run out.
Then you're going to have one day we're going to have to list absolutely tons of them because you've got all the low
£5 items.
But we just done an auction recently and we bought some stuff from an auction. So the last couple of days we've been listing all that stuff. So.
Oh, that was a question I wanted to ask you before, and I forgot to ask it. So, where do you think you source the most items from? So, what's your main source for products?
I think the most profit has come from things we buy from auction. The auction's on every month, but for the last couple of months we haven't done it because there wasn't anything we really wanted.
Not really, no, that's it.
I think most of your items come from auctions.
It's a difficult one because I'm not very good at. I'm a bit like you. I'm not very good at going to the car boot sales when it's cold. So once it gets to sort of September, October, I prefer to do auctions because it's a lot easier, and I think almost all of the stuff is guaranteed to be old, which is sort of what we like buying.
Yeah.
Do you think that's fair? Do you think most of our stuff comes from auction?
I think the auction it's between the boot sale and the auction.
Yeah, I'd say in the summer it all comes from most of it comes from boot sales.
Yeah,
because we can pretty much fill up the van, can't we?
Oh yeah, definitely.
But we do like buying from auctions.
So when you buy from auctions, are you buying job lots or single items?
Well, you like to go for a collection.
Yeah, I think because I do the drafting, it's trying to get on as much as possible So, recently we bought 6 trays of Thai beanie babies, and they're really easy to list because you're just churning them out. You're just changing the name or changing the measurement.
Yeah, once you've done one, you can sell similar as long as you know what price you can put it at. Yeah,
that's it. So for me, I prefer job lots. And we do. It's very rare that we buy one thing at the auction.
Yeah,
because we try and get it for as cheap as possible, and so we want a bit of volume, really, don't we?
Yeah,
yeah, because then your per item price goes nice and low, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Steve's got a question. When you're trusting to be movie chats related, when you're having a night off reselling, what's your go-to movie? Well,
this is a difficult one because we don't really have nights off, do we?
No,
this is Monday night. Is probably a Monday, and we started watching Nights Live on a Saturday.
Yeah.
So that's sort of what we do when we have a night off. We are sort of a bit workaholic-y, aren't we? But if we were going to see a film, we are massive James Bond film fans.
Oh, really?
And we're also
the last one.
Oh, I cried for about a week after the last one.
I bet you cried.
Oh my goodness me!
Yeah.
And I had no idea. No one had said what it was going to be like. And the thing I like about Bond films is that they're not sad, so I don't cry because I'm a bit of a crier in films. So I thought, I'm safe in the cinema, sat there with you and your dad.
Of a cry. She cried at the Muppet movie.
I did. I'm terrible. I'm so soppy. So I thought, no, I'm safe. I'm going to the cinema. We're going to watch a Bond film. And oh my God, I cried. I was still crying as we went in the car on the way home.
It was good. I did enjoy the last Bond.
It was very good.
I thought the end
was your favourite Bond,
though? Probably Daniel Craig.
Yeah, see, we're a bit different, aren't we? I'm a bit of a Pierce Brosnan fan, and you're Roger Moore.
Because we sort of grew up with it in the 70s, 80s. We were, of course, it was all cheese fest, wasn't
it? We do. When we watch Bond films, we always go back to the older ones, don't we?
We start going through again.
Sean Connery.
Yeah, I like the ones that had Jaws in it.
Yeah.
I like those ones.
Yeah, we watched those recently, didn't we?
We have,
hang on a minute. Let me just go back to something that you said there. You cried at the Muppets movie.
Yeah.
Sorry, dear.
I can't. I'm so sorry.
Am I a man or a Muppet or what?
I can't control it at all. It's the music, I think, as well. I remember when we went to see Phantom of the Opera, I was crying. 2 days later, I was still crying about it. It was so sad.
Our shoulders were going as we were walking to the car.
Yeah, I was, so sad. Yeah, I am terrible. I'm such an embarrassment to Emily. She won't go and watch a film with me, will she?
All right, let's just go back a step first. Then, what film have you cried the most at? What's the worst?
Titanic, Titanic, and that one with the wolf. What was that one?
The wolf.
That was before we were together. I went and saw it with
Dances with Wolves.
Dances. Oh my goodness me! When the wolfy dog died. That's my problem. It's children and animals.
Have you watched Marley and Me?
No, but I know what happens. I could never watch it.
Sit down and watch Marley and Me and try and keep it in.
Yeah.
Question from Tam and Bell. Do you guys ever nail a take first time?
No. No, because sometimes Paul make a noise or something or breathe out and it sets me off.
I do make lots of different noises.
Yeah, it's last week.
We'll leave it there.
Last week, Paul said boot shale, and I laughed so much because you said shale instead of sail, and it's silly things that set us off. We're quite childish.
We are, yeah,
quite childish.
I was making a film tonight with my mum. You'll probably see it later in the week, but she was messing about, and I was getting annoyed. I was like, if you're not doing this, then we're not. If you're not going to do it properly, we're not doing it. She kept pulling faces and stuff. And I'm like, yeah, so I'll see. I might keep some of those in. Oh, we're way behind here now. Let's have a look. Let's catch up with the chat. And before we talk about EVRi and Hermes, question Paul and Marie from Monkey Thrifter. What platforms do you use?
Apart from eBay.
Well, I think we've got a few bits on Etsy, haven't we?
Yeah, we started using Etsy, didn't we?
Yeah, I mean, you've tried OnBuy.
I did put stuff on eBay Girl.
Yeah. Funny enough, though, we haven't sold anything.
Yeah.
No, funny enough, no, not
You
one
put stuff
thing.
on eBay gum.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been on there for what? Ooh,
It's
year
gotta
and a
be-
bit now.
Yeah,
is
it's
it?
got to be over a year. And we've started recently selling things on Facebook Marketplace only because we had the store, but they've gone all right, haven't they?
Yeah. Surprisingly, I mean, we didn't have any joy, did we? Previous?
No. A lot of time wasters, but every now and then you get one person that's interesting and wants the item. You know, doesn't let you down.
Yeah.
It's hit and miss, though, isn't it? Bills and Moon says, question, how far away can you spot wicker?
About 2 miles, I think.
Oh, yeah.
It's almost in every video, Chris, is me buying wicker or wallpaper.
Now you mention it, I think there is. Yeah. You know what? I've been enjoying your videos recently, and I think I said it in the past. Is that I really like how you do your costs and your figures and your numbers, right? Because there's not many who go into that detail, myself included. I talked about it before when you went off the screen with your internet. But yeah, there's not many of us who will go drill down and say, actually, this is the actual profit at the end of it. So I think that's good. I think that's a good part of your videos.
Thank you. We just wanted to be honest, because I think a lot of people watch videos and think, oh, we'll do that. We're going to make lots and lots of money. But it's a lot of work. It's a lot of time. And, you know, you pay a lot in fees, you pay a lot in postage.
Yeah.
So, you know, we try and sort of keep it as honest as possible. Yeah. Because it is a lot of work.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Definitely.
Well, Jay reckons the last Bond film was shit. I really enjoyed it, and I actually quite enjoyed the last sort of 3. You know, as it came to an end, I thought they were all quite good.
No, we do enjoy all the films.
Yeah.
Bells into a bit of Sean Connery.
Yeah.
Night's Life disagrees. The last one was amazing, he said.
Yeah, it's a bit cringy when you watch some of the older ones, though, when he slaps
the
lady's bottom and that. You're like, oh, we can't do that these days.
Helen says, stop telling the end of films.
Yeah.
Santa's best was Pierce Brosnan.
Yeah, I agree with you there, Santa. I think he should have done a couple more. I think he didn't have enough time to develop. He could have done another couple.
There's one for you to watch. If you haven't watched it, Catan says try 8 Below.
Okay.
I've never seen that. But you definitely should. Right, here's my challenge to you. You've got to watch Marley and Me. And Paul can video you at the appropriate moment. And include it in one of your videos.
Yeah.
As a like a little outtake. Okay, I've managed to get to the bottom of the chat. Right, let's talk about who do you guys use mostly for your postage?
We use Raw Mail.
Okay.
Yeah, we've used them for years now. So we have a Raw Mail business account, and I think it was 2 years ago we changed to their. They do a fully tracked service, and we get a collection as well. So that's why it's sort of easy for us to offer the same day and offer a 24-hour service if we need to and things like that.
Paul deals with all the questions and from eBay, all the people, and so much time was spent on him answering people who were saying they hadn't received their item. Just people trying to rip us off all the time. So we changed, didn't we, to this track service, 48-hour tracked, and massive change for us. Saves so much time.
Yeah. It's all the as I know Hermes, I think they do. Oh, not Hermes, is it? They do the emails, I think, don't they? When parcel's on its way and all that sort of thing.
They give that information to the buyer.
Yeah. But yeah, no. Since we changed, it's been massivily different.
Yeah, it's a lot of time saved because obviously where we have it collected, it's more money, but we have it collected as well, so that saves you a bit of time. So. We trialled it and really liked the service, didn't we? So
yeah.
Old Fine says, I used Hermes, but found it ridiculous. You can't get a collection for under 100 items a week. you can pay for a collection on Hermes. It's per item, so you could just have one item collected if you wanted. I think, as far as I'm aware, I don't have them collected with Hermes, but I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I think there's a slight price difference, isn't there, if you have it collected?
Yeah, if you have it collected, it's like an extra 80p or something, or 50p or something like that. But what Bold Finds might be talking about is a business account with Hermes. That might be what he's talking about. You have to go over a certain number of deliveries to get a business account. What does Royal Mail offer for collection? He's asking.
Well, it's they have different levels, different price ranges for different levels. So I think they do from 1,000 parcels a year and beyond that sort of thing, and you get a free collection within that. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah.
So obviously I use Hermes EVRi mostly. I do use Royal Mail at the moment when it comes down to Highlands and Islands and Northern Ireland, because Hermes charge you more to ship there. Obviously Royal Mail have an obligation to ship there. So I use it for that. But when Hermes rebranded to EVRi, they put out a press release saying that they were going to be changing all kinds of things in their business model. They said they were employing 200, I think it was, 200 customer service reps. They said that they would be issuing a phone number that people could use to chase up parcels when they were lost, damaged, stolen, all that business, that people would easily be able to access. And they were a couple of the things. There was something else as well, which I can't remember what it was, but they were the two things that stuck out to me. And actually, they haven't done any of that as far as I can see, because they haven't issued a new phone number to use. And there doesn't seem to be anyone on the customer service as per usual. And if anything, at the moment, I have 5 open cases with Hermes for lost or stolen or broken items. And I've never had, other than that time when I had a disaster and an entire shipment went missing in one go. Let's discount that one because that's a one-off incident. But other than that, I've never had 5 at any one time. I've got 5 claims ongoing. One of them was for a cast iron fire guard thing. And they managed to smash it. So Christ only knows how that happened. But yeah, I've got 5, and another one popped up this morning. I had 5 and I had 4 until this morning. So I'm seriously now considering whether I'm going to switch. And I've always kind of said that they're all as good or as bad as each other, these companies, because I think up to the week before last, they actually had 2 lost from Royal Mail as well. So I've always kind of stuck up for them and said, look, they're all as good or as bad as each other. But at the moment, I'm really considering shifting over to a Royal Mail business account like you guys have, because I'm getting a bit cheesed off now with Hermes or EVRi. They haven't changed a damn thing. All they've done is spent millions of pounds to rebrand, which I assume was to try and get away from the terrible image that they had. But then they haven't changed anything behind the scenes. So all they're going to get now is a shed load of negative reviews, negative videos on the internet, viral videos of stuff being broken and thrown and stolen. So all they've got is to swap one name for another and lost a shitload of money, and they haven't changed a damn thing.
It's just all that time and money wasted. And they're going to get, feedback.
And I can only think they were trying to get away from their previous bad image, but they haven't changed. So all it's going to do is carry on. Uncle Albert said, I heard Hermes EVRi had hit rock bottom as far as customer no service goes. They pretty much have, I think, to be honest. I feel like at the moment it's worse than what it was before they changed. Dalboy Dan says, I use Royal Mail for 99% of deliveries, EVRi or UPS for bigger or heavier items. Fair enough. Let's see what else we got. Fixit says, isn't 48-hour tracked about twice the price of second class? I have a Royal Mail business account, but only send large letters as 48-hour, as they get a delivery confirmation. Everything else, I still send second class. Maybe you can answer that, guys. I'm not sure.
Well, it's not. They sort of base your price, don't they, on quantity, yeah. So it's not double the price. No, it is more.
Yeah.
But it's not definitely not double the price, is it?
No, but it is quite a good service, because when we've had people say they haven't received it, they use satellite, don't they? And they can,
it's all GPS and
yeah, so they can they can prove that they were at that person's house. So
yeah, I mean, Hermes do that as well. Yeah. And I mean, that's one of the reasons why I kind of stuck with EVRi, because it's tracked, for that low price. Like for under 1 kilo small parcel is £2.99 tracked, and whereas you don't get it tracked with Royal Mail for that price. I don't know what it is for a business account to be tracked. What would it be? Can you answer, like, under 1 kilo small parcel, what would that cost me to track with Royal Mail?
It's a difficult one, because they don't do it. They base it. Every parcel can be up to 30 kilograms. They do. They don't do it sort of separated, do they?
No.
They say you can send up to a certain size.
So is that with a business account?
Yeah, for the same price as you would send something that's under a kilogram. But they're saying that your overall yearly average would need to be under a kilogram. So you can send something as heavy as 30 kilograms, but as long as your average over the whole year is under a kilogram, it's still the same price.
Right.
But yeah, they do it. It's sort of on an account by account basis, isn't it?
Yeah.
So it really hinges on sort of what volume you're going to predict to sell. Because I know you can't be 100%.
No, it's just a bit of a guess, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
So what would that cost you to send something that tracked like that was like 1 to 2 kilos or 1 kilo?
We're probably looking around about the
average price,
£4 mark, aren't we?
Yeah.
£4,
yeah. So it's around that sort of figure, yeah.
Anthony, welcome. EVRi delivered a PS4 today, 40 days after sending, and 25 days after being told it would be returned to sender. Bloody hell. And also, Anthony, I would think that by now you've probably refunded that buyer already. So does that even create a further complication for you? Because that's the annoying thing. Let's see what else. Del Boydan says, paid extra to EVRi for next day. I would never pay for next day delivery with EVRi. It almost never gets delivered next day, so it's pointless. Yeah, Kathy completely wasted their money there. They could have used those millions of pounds to actually pay for those customer service reps to come in for a few years, and that would have been much better use of money. It's totally, Jay, it's total scam next day delivery. They never deliver it next day. Boldfine says, I've had more issues with Royal Mail. Yeah, I mean, I've always kind of said it's kind of horses for courses and whatnot, but at the moment, I just seem to be going through a bad patch. Tom and Bell, it's more, but any medium parcels are the same price. That's what you guys were saying.
Yeah.
So it's still a bit more.
Yeah.
EVRi said because it was a large item, it had to be held for 48 hours. Oh, that was the same answer. Sorry. Jason says Hermes have been great. Only one issue which they sorted right away. Had a few problems with Royal Mail. You see, you can never tell.
Yeah. When we were on the old service, we definitely had a lot more problems. It's only when we changed to the tracked that things got so much better.
Yeah.
I think you've got to find a way to do track these days, because otherwise you just get so many issues. You get so many sort of people trying to claim that stuff hasn't been delivered and that. And that's kind of the reason why I've stuck with Hermes for so long. Let me try and catch up here with the chat because I've lost my way a bit. It's about bad luck with any courier, really, down to their customer service rather than delivery ability. Yeah. Let's see what else. Try and get to the bottom here. I think I'm at the bottom here. A question from Uncle Albert for you guys. You said that you've been reselling for around 20 years. How long have you been together?
1998.
1998.
We got together and we celebrated our 20th wedding anniversary last year, didn't we? That was right, wasn't it? Last year? Married 20 years last year, yeah.
You have to work back. Yeah, 20 years last year.
Yeah.
But yeah, we've been together since 98.
Crazy, isn't it?
It is.
1998. What was I doing in 98?
You'd have been quite young.
I can't say it because I'll give away my... I was 20 years old. I was 20 years old then. So I was... what was I doing? I was working at Marks and Spencer, was I? I think I was at Marks and Spencer's at that age. Or I might have been on the planes. How did you both meet? Belle says.
Well, we met through a friend, didn't we? And,
still been friends for a while.
We were friends for about 3 years before we got together.
Yeah. So it's,
and we sort of had the same goals in life, really. That's sort of how we. Sort of, we bought a house, did it up, but our long-term plan is to be sort of mortgage-free in our mid-50s, isn't it?
Yeah, that's it.
And that's what we've sort of worked towards all this time, really, is just, buying a house, do it up, sell it, buy another one, do it up, sell it.
Sell our property developers.
No, we're not. It takes us ages to do them up.
Yeah.
Because we're reselling, we don't have any time to do them up. So it's our long-term plan, but we've always wanted to sort of save and wanted to sort of retire early on, haven't we?
Yeah.
That's the plan.
I think it's sort of in the blood, really, isn't it? So I think we'll always be.
Yeah, I don't think we could ever not work, to be honest, because we don't have weekends off, we don't have nights off. We pretty much do this all the time, but it's because we really love it, so it doesn't really seem like work. It just seems.
I guess that's the good thing about reselling, isn't it? Because I said to Belle, I said, listen, right, when we actually retire, or when you retire from work, we can just resell like on a part-time basis just to top up your retirement. And that's the good thing about it, is that you've kind of got this ability to be able to go to a boot sale in a charity shop and find something that's worth money. And not everyone can do that. That's a skill. That's something that you've learned over time. Not everyone can do that. To have that in your back pocket when you get to actual retirement, and maybe you want to take a step back a little bit, but to always be able to go and find something to sell and make a profit is great, isn't it?
It is. And when Emily was about 15, we were taking her to boot sales because we really wanted her to have the same thing, really, is to be able to, if she ever needed money, to be able to buy something and sell it on, so she would never, be without money, really.
Yeah.
But when we went into lockdown, the first lockdown, they ended the college thing she was doing, and she had a lot of time, and she took up crocheting, and within a month she'd started an Etsy account. And we were so proud, weren't we? Because she just come down and said, "Oh, look what I've just set up. I've set up this. I've made this octopus. I'm going to start selling them. I've done this account." And she was off. And we were like, "Oh, see, it's rubbed off."
It's great when somebody just goes along with something like that, isn't it? And has a go.
Yeah, I think so.
Krillin says, I sent a $2 super chat. Thank you very much. What is the breakdown of percentage sales to Europe?
Well, this is a difficult one because I don't know if anyone, perhaps we should raise this issue. There might be other people that have the same
It's a bit of a weird issue, I think. I keep taking off GSP and then trialing it again. And it's sort of, when we sell to someone in Europe, say for instance, someone sends you a £9 offer, I accept the £9 offer, but then it comes through as something like £6.50. Like I've accepted a £6.50 offer. All the fees and all that sort of irrelevant, because all those are going to come off of that figure. But they're saying the actual sale price is like £6.50 and not £9. And this has happened recently about 3 or 4 times.
Yeah.
Whereas
we've contacted eBay and they haven't come back.
They won't come back about it.
I don't think anyone knows. We noticed it on things that went to Germany.
Yes,
didn't we? 2 or 3 things went to Germany.
Yeah. And we accepted offers, but we didn't get the not we didn't get the one. We knew we wouldn't because of the fees, but it's the actual sale price that we accepted was not the same as the sale price that was shown when the sale went through. So it's a really weird situation.
Yeah, because we had it with something with Australia. It didn't happen, did it? The price was exactly the same, but when the ones that went to Germany, the price was different. We had this a few months ago and stopped using GSP because no one could answer why it was different. So then we thought that might be affecting our sales, so we put it back on, and then it's happened again.
It's happened again. Yeah,
we've written to eBay, they don't come back.
I can't even think what's happening there. No.
Yes,
I don't think I found that.
Very weird.
I don't think I found that. For me, GSP is doing quite well at the moment. It seems to be maybe 2 in every 10 sales is going GSP. I can't break that down to Europe or the rest of the world, but international, I think probably 2 in 10 at the minute. It's pretty busy sort of on GSP.
Yeah, we don't do many overseas, do we? Not really. Quite a small percentage, I would say.
Yeah, definitely.
Let's see what else we've got in the chat. People talking about Royal Mail problems. Okay, you know what? It's horses for courses, isn't it? I guess it's a law of averages as well, isn't it? It's like if you send 100 parcels in a week, there's probably one of them, something's going to happen maybe to one of them. Or if you send 1,000, maybe 5 will get lost or broken. There's got to be a certain percentage that's going to happen to your items. Soul Steps is very late. I think I've reached the bottom. You can exclude Germany if you need to on GSP, Jay says.
Oh, right. Okay. That might be something we look into then. If
it seems to be Germany specifically.
Yeah. I need to have a look to see what the other ones went to. But it was just a bit of a weird one.
Yeah, because we had 2 to Germany, didn't we? That's what made us think.
Possibly something to do with VAT, Johnny said.
Yeah, possibly. I would have thought they would have shown everything, not just take it off and show a sale that, I don't know, it could be, I suppose.
I'm going to have to go back and have a look at some of my sales because this could be happening to me and I don't even know it because maybe I don't keep a close eye on the numbers.
Yeah, I'll have a look and see what ones it happened on, and I'll let you know.
Because we tried to work out the percentage, didn't we?
And
we thought it might be some form of tax, but when we looked at it, it was like 17%. It was quite a high tax, wasn't it? On quite a high amount. So
yeah, again, if there was a tax, they should show you that.
Yeah, should do.
It wasn't. It was just literally sale price, which we accepted £9, and then and then it showed up as £6.50 that we accepted. Yeah. But it's weird. Yeah.
Bang Bang says it could be VAT plus currency exchange rate. Peter A says Germany's fine for him on GSP.
It's just
Just us. We're lucky.
Weird, isn't it?
We're losing money.
Santa says worldwide delivery is quite a task. Yeah, it's kind of why I stick with GSP, because it's just another sort of headache to try and organise.
I mean, we do like GSP. You know, it is easy.
Yeah, it's the ease of use, isn't it? Soulstep says I got a refund from Royal Mail with an item that went missing in the USA. It was tracked. First check from them in years. Yeah, they are. And do you find that they're all right when it comes to refunding you for lost or broken and stuff?
I thought, well, a few years ago it was difficult, but again, since we've been on this track service, we have had the odd issue. But as soon as we've gone through the process and you know, done all the claim, they've paid them, and they've been quite big. Can't talk. Quite quick at dealing with it as well.
Yeah, because even ones that have been damaged, they've refunded.
Yeah,
we didn't think they would.
No, there's some where we didn't think they would.
We had a glass lampshade that had a crack in it, and they refunded on that, didn't they?
Yeah. So it's so it's just since we've been on this track service again, isn't it?
Oh yeah, look, Bills and Moon.
Yeah, but Bills and Moon have had a problem. Sold something for £8.80 and it went through for £6.47.
Yeah.
I need to go and have a look at this, because it might be happening to me as well.
It's just weird, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just odd.
You expect to see, you know, if you accept an offer or an item sells for a certain price, you expect to see that in what it's actually sold for.
That's the price.
I expect it's written in the terms and conditions of GSP somewhere that you're gonna it will be deducting those items.
Yeah, I mean, I expect to see international fees and all that sort of thing, but you know, yeah.
Johnny says GSP is great as a buyer because the customs charge is paid up front, so no surprises. They only buy GSP from Britain. Yeah, I've bought a few bits from GSP. I know you probably pay a little bit more, but also you're not worried about the import and customs and stuff. I've bought a few things from the US via GSP when someone's had it turned on in the US, so that's always good. Ask them if they are using Web Interpret. Are you using Web Interpret, guys?
I don't know what that is. I don't know. Is it?
I don't really know properly what that is, although I have heard
I don't
know. Right, I'm going to just put up before we do the duck race, I'm going to give your channel a little bit of a plug. So I'm going to find you on YouTube. And we're going to put it up on the screen just to remind people, because I think people should go and sub you. Let's have a look. Welcome. I'll just go into YouTube and type in Ems Den UK, and I'm guessing you'll come up there. There we are. Oh, 517 subscribers you got.
Oh, that's jumped up.
That's jumped up.
You're doing well.
Thank you, everyone.
Yes, thank you very much.
We thought it'd just be our family watching, so it's been a bit of a shock, isn't it, all this?
Yeah.
You're doing well, guys. You're doing well. Right. Just something with the YouTube. You just got to play the long game with it. You just got to keep going. Yeah. Don't get disheartened if some of your videos don't get enough views that you want. Just keep going. Just keep putting the content out there, and you will grow. You will grow. Let's see. Can I share the screen? Here we go. Share screen. Okay. Right, here we go. So Emsden UK, just type in Emsden UK on the search, and there it is. Let's look at some of your videos. 518 subscribers. It's just gone up while we're on it. There you go. So the last video you put out was 1 day ago. Charity shop haul, on the hunt for bargains. And what else have we got? A £2,000 challenge. I need to watch. Oh no, I've watched that one. Look, there's the red bar. Let's have a look. Sourcing for stock. There's so many. Look, I see how your thumbnails have evolved.
Yeah,
that happens to all of us. We all change how our thumbnails look. You know, we get bored of the same image, and we change it. So go and check them out. I think Santa has put the link in there. Yeah, I appreciate you coming on, and all your support of our channel has been great. So thank you very much. And we really enjoyed our meals out on you guys, which was unbelievable. We had 3 meals out on that. 3 meals.
Well, thanks.
2 meals and 2 meals and a very nice breakfast. So it's unbelievable.
Yeah, right.
We do love a nice breakfast, don't we?
We do, yeah.
But thanks ever so much for having us on. I mean, you know, bit of a
Yeah.
shock when you asked, but we were, you know.
Well, I was thinking earlier, and when I remembered that Belle was working tonight, I just thought, right, who can I see will come on tonight and keep me company? So thanks for coming on and keeping me company.
Can I just thank everyone in the chat as well, because every week when they say hello to us, it means such a lot. So I just want to say thank you very much. It's lovely to meet everyone, and so thanks for your support.
There you go. Bang Bang Duck says there's also a 2.5% charge for you for each item you sell on GSP. So lots of hidden charges. Krillin says it's a program that translates all your listings to the native language of the buyer. Okay, I never used that.
No.
Oh, you're up to 521 now.
Whoa.
What were you on before tonight? Have we give you a few?
507, 508.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Hopefully it'll go up over the next few days as people watch this.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you for
Thanks,
that.
everyone.
There you go. Helen says, "Look, love listening to you guys. Very real couple."
What a lovely thing to say.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's great. Keep up the good work with YouTube. Right, you can stay there. You can stay there if you want, and we'll do the duck race.
Oh, fingers crossed then. Good luck, everyone.
Let me just check something. Yeah, we're all good. Okay. Let's get some music on. Where is it? There it is. What should we have on? Into space. Let's have that. Oops, a daisy. Right. Are we all ready for the duck race? I've already asked Kitan, they chickened out. Hang on a minute.
You're a step too far.
They ducked out of that. Maybe next time, mate. Maybe next time. And Belle said before that she's really disappointed that you're on tonight and she wasn't here.
Oh, we love Belle, don't we?
Maybe another time, mate.
We love it when she says, "Johnny Forty Courts." We love it when she says it.
I don't. She's got this accent. She's still got this kind of weird. It's a weird Manchester, Yorkshire, Stalybridge accent. Yeah. Let's do this. Right. Testing. Are we ready? Oh, bloody hell! Are we ready for the duck race, everybody? A bit too loud.
Good luck.
Testing. That's better. Right. Okay. We're going to get this duck race going. Let's just put up what the prize is that you're all vying for. Where is it? There it is. Oops. Let's take that comment off. Where is it? So we've got Tarty and the duck, and also the hooker duck bath game. That is coming to you if you are the winner. So we'll take that off. See, this is where my assistant comes in handy. Add to screen. Right. 2 minutes. We'll give them a shuffle. Are we okay? Can we see? Yeah. Okay. Right. Are we ready, guys? Good luck to Emsden.
Yeah.
Imagine if you win this now, it'd be bloody. But you've got about a 1 in 60 chance of it. shuffle up. Right. So, here we go. Okay, we are ready for the duck race, so let's go. And they're off. Sarah Green is taking an early lead. We've got Yorkshire Mix, who was in lead, who's dropping right back. Kathy is easily leading this now, with JFC now coming up, and Bold finds ABL Reselling Dave in the B outfit, Cherry Jane. We've got Just Lukey and Uncle Albert coming forward there, with Kitan at the bottom of the screen as a panda duck. Richard Payne slowly moving in as Dracula, and Louisa Bear there just dropping back. Jack of all trades, Sherlock Duck, Camembert Cell, and the Legend with Sarah Green popping back up at the top of the screen there. Laurara, they're all popping in and out. It's really pointless trying to commentate on this. Tap Peddler Derek, Cassie, I might as well just list names off. Peter Hay, who's at the back? I can't even say who's at the back because it don't go on the screen. Laura as the Strawberries coming forward. Daniel Howard, we've got 50 seconds on the clock. We're just over halfway through. Brooke, the Snowman, Craig B. We've got Darren Doolan, Bang Bang Duck again at the bottom. John B. Who's it going to be this week? Who's going to be the winner? We will find out in just over 30 seconds. Emsden UK is in the lead right now. No, they've dropped off. Gavin Cavan to Tamar Bellsell, Monkey Thrift to the Punk Duck, Kathy, Craig B, Steve O'Brano's coming up there. There's 20 seconds left. We've got Derek the Cat Peddler and Pre-Love Treasures, was that? I can't quite see it. The Legend, we've got 10 seconds left. Darren Doolan looks like he's won this. Darren Doolan has definitely 100% won the race. No, he hasn't. It's Tonks Boutique. Tonks Boutique's won it. Tonks Boutique has won this week's duck race after donating the prize for last week. There you go. Bloody hell. Tonks Boutique wins it. Well done, guys. And that is this week's duck race. Bloody hell. Right. Well, I think Tonks Boutique's won before, hasn't he? I'm not sure. I've got a hotline to Tonks Boutique. Here we go. Has he texted me already? No. Okay, there you go. Thanks, everyone. Thanks for joining in. Let's have a look what the comments are coming in. Derek again. My money's on Just Lukey. Let's see. Panda Suit. Top 10. Top 10, not too bad, Peter A. Well, you don't win anything, unfortunately, for top 10. Thanks, guys. Joan. He's a winning. What's that? Duck, is that? First. Yeah, I thought Tonks Boutique had won it. First 2-time duck race champion. I knew he'd won it. Helen says, thanks, Chris. To everyone, have a smashing week. Thank you, Helen. Thanks for coming along. What have we got for next week? Right. There's a couple of things. Let me just take that comment off. There's a couple of things, right, you need to be aware of, everybody. Right, next Monday night, 8 p.m. as usual. But we do have Jason T. Smith is coming on the show. And we are going to launch the Tiki Treasure Hunt next week. If you don't know what anything Tiki is, or you want to learn, if you want to learn about Tiki, how to spot a Tiki mug in the wild, what they might be worth, then come on and watch next week, because Jason is going to give us an expert analysis of what Tiki is and how to find it and what to look out for. So he has a massive collection of Tiki stuff, especially Tiki mugs, and he is going to come on and tell us all about Tiki and show him some of his collection. So then we're going to launch the Tiki Treasure Hunt. So we're going to ask everyone, if whoever wants to get involved, to look out for Tiki in the wild. I've already had a message from somebody this week to say they found a Tiki mug I think at a boot sale, and so that's good. Hopefully we can all start finding some tiki stuff. Are you guys going to join in?
Yeah, we're there.
Yeah.
Have you ever found a tiki mug?
No.
No. Did you know how to look for one, or what they look for?
I think
what they look like.
When he was on before, we knew about it, but we've never seen one.
We've never seen one. No, but we're looking hard.
Yeah, we're looking now.
Yeah, because some of them are worth good money. I mean, some of them are like literally worthless, but obviously some are worth really good money. So we're going to learn all about tiki mugs next week, and anything like tiki related, and then we'll launch the treasure hunt and see what people can find. And then we're going to bring Jason on in a few weeks' time once people have found some stuff, and he'll appraise all your findings and let you know if it's any good or not.
Excellent.
Sounds good.
So in the meantime, a couple of videos out this week from me, probably one featuring Fix It Frida, and keep a lookout for that. Boot sale video later in the week. What about you guys, YouTube wise? Anything happening?
Yeah,
we've got our Wednesday video is auction lot, and then our Sunday video will have 3 auction lots in.
Yeah,
we filmed them today, didn't we? So
that's it. Yeah.
Just got to do all the editing now. Paul's got to do all the editing.
How long does it take you to edit a typical video, Paul?
Oh, it varies quite a bit.
It depends on the elements, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Sometimes we have different elements in.
Would you say a couple of hours, probably?
Yeah.
Something like
probably
that.
about that, yeah.
Yeah. I don't 100% know what I'm doing.
What do you use to edit?
I use Shotcut.
Okay.
I think it's a free software, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so always looking for suggestions of better software, really. But no, it seems to be all right. I seem to be getting on with it.
I mainly just use, I mean, I don't know, I have an iPhone, so I just use iMovie on the iPhone. It's just...
Yeah, no, I haven't got any Apple. So, yeah, no, I tend to use a PC.
Yeah.
Okay, right. Well, we're pretty much done for this week. So thanks everyone for joining us. Lots of people saying thanks to you guys for coming on. Hopefully you'll get a few more subs. And yeah, that is it for this week. So thanks very much everybody for watching. Give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And if you want to be in on next week's duck race, then please make a comment on this video after it has finished and been uploaded onto YouTube. So make your comment as usual, and you'll be in next week's duck race. And next week, what have we got? We've got a prize that's being donated from Double Karma. Anya has donated a prize, a duck-related prize, and I'll let you know during the week exactly what that is. So we are done. Thanks, everybody. Thanks to our special guests, Emsden UK. We'll see you later.
Thanks for having us.
See you, everyone. Cheers.
Bye.